Hello guys, welcome back to another course with the Supreme Trader. So basically today I'm going to be explaining the introduction to the retracements. As you can see, basically some people, they don't know what they call a retracement. According to whatever strategy you're going to use, you should know what is the definition of a retracement. So let's assume this one was our trend here. As you can see something here, guys. There's what we call impulsive moves, then we've got the retracements here. So let me highlight here. As you can see here, there's something that is happening at these certain zones here. You can check out here. So these are our pullbacks. As you can see here, they basically represent areas of retracements or pullbacks or correctional moves. People use different terms, as you can see here. So we've got the one which we call our impulsive move here highlighted. Then afterwards we've got our pullback to a certain zone, which is our retracement level here. Our pullback here, as you can see here. So I'm going to highlight here to make it simple, guys. We've got our impulsive move at this zone here, so that people don't get confused, guys. Here's our impulsive move here. As you can see, guys, we've got our impulsive move at this certain zone here. Then our correctional move is basically represented by this certain zone here. This is our correctional move or our pullback. Some people, they call it a pullback, some people, they call it a correctional move here. So we've got our pullback at this certain zone here, whereby it just represents an area of a correctional move in the original trend here. As you can see, you can basically see that our overall trend was an uptrend, but as the market was moving in an uptrend, sellers were trying to engage, but they did not have enough power, so they just made a little retracement, which is highlighted here. We call it a retracement, and basically these retracements, they are represented by what you call the fib ratios. The fib ratios are generated from a mathematical sequence of numbers, whereby they just highlight areas of support or resistance, or areas where the market tends to reverse and continue in the original direction. So as you can see here, guys, we can actually highlight these ones with our retracement ratios, but right now I'm not highlighting my fib retracement ratios. So let's do this to make it simple, guys, introducing the fib retracement ratios. So the tool that we use is called the fib retracement ratios. As you can see, you've got the fib resistance fan, you've got trend-based fib extension. We need to use this one, which is called the fib retracement. So whenever I'm going to apply it to the market, I'm going to explain everything, guys. I'm going to explain everything. As I told you that whenever the market is moving, it makes an impulsive move. This is a large distance covered within a short period of time. Then after an impulsive move, the market has to make a continuation again. After this impulsive move, you see there was a correctional move, which you call a retest or a pullback, just like this here. As you can see here, there's this move here, which I told you is a correctional move or a retest or a pullback. So whenever the market moves, it makes impulsive, pullback, impulsive, and it continues like that. So whenever we are applying our fib retracement, it's going to be based on what? It's going to be based on this impulsive move here, guys. It's going to be based on this impulsive move, which is here. Overall, it's going to be based on this fib impulsive move. So how do we apply our fib retracements? It's basically simple, guys. Whenever the market, let's assume that the market has made an impulsive move in the upward direction, just like this here. The mathematics is simple, guys. We just take our fib retracement, then we stretch it from the highest point of the impulsive move. So this one here, as you can see, this is our highest point of the impulsive move. Let me highlight everything, guys. You've got the highest points here, as you can see. Please don't make a mistake. You put it on the highest point of the impulsive move, not the lowest point or anything else. The highest point of the impulsive move. Then again, we've got another level that I'm going to highlight, which is this one, guys. As you can see here, we've got the lowest point of the impulsive move, and I'm going to highlight it again, guys. As you can see here, we've got the lowest point of the impulsive move, lowest point. So this one is our highest point of the impulsive move, and we've got our lowest point of the impulsive move. And the next thing is, now how do we apply these fib retracements? Basically it's simple. The fib retracements are going to be based on the major movement on the impulsive move. So the major movement on the impulsive move is this movement here. As you can see, let's assume that this one is 100% move. According to what we are seeing here, it's 100% move of the impulsive move. So whenever we are applying our fib retracements, we are going to stretch the fib retracements from this highest point here, as you can see, then we stretch it all the way down up to the lowest point. And it's going to give us some certain zones of retracements and further continuation in the original direction, of which the original direction was a bullish market. As you can see, the market is going up here. So let's apply our fib retracements, as you can see, guys, here. As I told you, here is the fib retracements. We've got different fib zone, fib time zone, fib speed resistance. So I'm going to take this one, written fib retracement here. We just attach it from this highest point, as you can see, guys, the highest point of the impulsive move. Then you stretch all the way down. Can you see? Can you see how I'm stretching all the way down? Check out. All the way down up until it touches this lowest point here, this lowest point of the other impulsive move, as you can see here. As you can see here, guys, I've stretched my fib retracement from the what? From the highest point of the impulsive move up to the lowest point of the impulsive move, and some certain ratios have been applied to my chart. Some certain ratios have been applied to my chart, and those certain ratios, they basically represent areas where the market is going to reverse. And as I told you, usually the market makes a 39 to 40% reversal. Let me highlight this. The market usually makes a 39 to 40% retracement. As you can see, guys, the market, as I told you, write this down, guys, or take a screenshot, guys. Take a screenshot. As you can see, the market makes a 39 to 40% retracement in every move it does. This one is usually a 39 to 40% retracement. Whenever the market is going upwards or downwards, it makes a retracement or a pullback that is usually 39 to 40%. And what is that 39 to 40%? Is 39 to 40% of the impulsive move. We are measuring it based on the impulsive move. So we are saying if this one was the impulsive move here, if this was the impulsive move, then we are saying that the market is going to make the length here, the length that is 39 to 40% of this original impulsive move. Let's assume that this one here is just the 30%, what? The 30% of the impulsive move here, or the 40%. So we are assuming that the market is going to retrace that what? That 39 or 40%, just like this here, then continue in the what? In the original direction, as you can see. This is rule number 1 you should know about the impulsive moves: 39 to 40% retracement, then continue in the original direction here. So I'm going to erase these drawing tools here, and I highlight from the original fib retracement that I've just attached to the chart here, as you can see. Yes, our price action is very simple, but you need to go deeper into it, then keep on practicing. As you can see here, we've got our fib retracements that I have applied to our chart here. And as I told you, the market is going to make a 39 to 40% retracement up to the original area of pullback, as you can see. So how did we mark this? As you can see, it's marked by what we call the golden ratio. So let me highlight the golden ratio here. The golden ratio is the 39 to 40% retracement. Just like this here, we've got our golden ratio. Let me highlight everything here. You see, we've got our golden ratio here, guys. We've got our golden ratio at this certain zone here. I've highlighted with a different color. We've got our golden ratio. Then after this golden ratio, guys, it highlights the 39 to 40% retracement in the market. And as you can see here, if we say 100 minus 39 or 100 minus 40, which figure do we get, guys? Let me do this here. We need to use the mathematics, very simple here. Let's say 100 here, guys, as you can see. Then you subtract what? 100. Let's say we are subtracting just 39. Let's say 100 minus 39, as you can see here. You're going to get something like 61. Of course, you're going to get something like 61. As you can see, this retracement, guys, this is the golden ratio. We said 100 minus 39. As I told you, the market must make a 39 to 40% retracement, which means if we say 100% minus 39%, we're going to get something like 61. Because on this fib retracement, we have flipped it. We didn't put it in the original direction according to our strategy. There is a reason why we did that. So I had to flip again and say 100 minus 39. As you see, I got this figure here, which is what? Which is 61. As you can see, guys, I got my 61 here. I got my 61 at this one here, as you can see. So this is the value that I'm going to try and search on my chart. So here I've got the 61 value here, guys, as you can see here. So this one is going to represent our golden ratio, which is the 0.618. So this one is our golden ratio here, guys. This one is our golden ratio. So whenever the market is going to make an upward move, it must retrace and come back to that golden ratio to respect the 39 to 40% rule of retracement. So this was the introduction to retracement. And you should keep on practicing this and apply it to your chart. We're going to go practical and do this on our chart, but this one is basically the introduction to the fib retracement, and there's nothing much. We are going to go deeper into it and attach more strategies based on the fib retracements, golden ratio, and